Alright guys, how's it going? Before I get into this video, I want to let you know I'll be hosting a live stream on here today at 6 o'clock UK time this evening. Alright guys, the mail stand is a feature where I read emails to you that I've received. They could be from people I've known for years, for decades, or they could be from completely random people, but just emails that I think you might find of interest. It doesn't mean that I endorse the contents or believe any of the emails I'm reading to you or disbelieve them. It's purely, look, hey, this is what goes on behind the scenes. So yesterday I did upload a couple of videos to the mail stand, and the author behind those emails emailed me overnight. So I woke up to this email this morning, or I saw this email this morning. It came in at 7:30ish UK time, and it said, "See, I told you about Elliot and Germany, haha." So I was like, "Oh, what have I missed here?" Now, I receive a lot of emails, right? And sometimes it takes me quite a bit of time to go through them. So I had to look and see what the author had told me about Elliot. And it actually dates back to Monday, July 21st. So you can see how far behind I am with my emails. And also it shows you how I don't just make, content. If I get an email in like, oh, I'll go make a video for clicks and views. You know what I mean? Like, so I've been sat on this. It's the Monday, July 21st at about 20 past 10 in the evening. It came in UK time. And it said as follows. So this is an update from back then, from the same person. An update from earlier today. Elliot is not interested in Bournemouth. I don't know why, but he has told his agent it's a no-go. He is interested in Germany, especially after Tuchel had a word in his ear. So that was that. I've then got some more emails in today, right? So I'm at the cafe reading all this and trying to work out what this person means when they said, "I told you so," or whatever. And they've emailed me again, which I'm going to go over those emails with you. One of the headlines today I saw in relation to Elliot, because when they said, "See, I told you about Elliot and Germany," I was like, all right, what's going on? One of the headlines I saw was Harvey Elliott linked with shock move that nobody saw coming as talks confirmed. Well, obviously the author of the email in July did flag this up to me, so he saw it coming. And the Guardian write today, many have suggested he would suit the Bundesliga, and RB Leipzig seem to think the same. And I've got in touch with Liverpool to see if something can be worked out. And also Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah, he has chimed in and said, RB Leipzig are prepared to make an important proposal for Liverpool midfielder Harvey Elliott. They have already spoken to his agents and presented their project to the young Englishman. So let's go through the other emails I've got in from the author of these previous emails. Notice how I'm not saying source or contact. I'm 50 years of age. I'm not 15. So first email this morning was, "See, I told you about Elliot and Germany, haha." I then go through my emails and find that one from July 21st where he's saying he's told his agent, he's interested in Germany. And then there's some more emails today. So let me look. I know it's a little bit confusing, but you've got to understand how much of this stuff I get. This came in today at 20 past 10 UK time, a couple of hours ago. I'm going to read the email word to word for you. If you see me like pausing or being hesitant, it's because I want to make sure I'm not reading anybody's private details out. Elliot, this came in today. Elliot has spoken to Leipzig yesterday. However, Leverkusen are looking at him. Kwanzaa has been raving about it over there in Germany. And so my mate's understanding is that they can get him for £35 million, as the relationship between the clubs is very, very good. Also, if you remember, Tuchel, or however you pronounce his fucking name, has advised Elliot to go to Germany as it could progress his England career, especially as he was the under-21s player of the tournament. Okay. There is another one that was at 10:21 UK time. And then this came in at 10:29 UK time. So literally 10 minutes later, a follow-up. And it says as follows: literally just got off the phone Watch out for over the weekend about Elliott. My pal has been informed that as of now, they are expecting a bid to come in for Elliott, possibly Friday. Now, here is a very good piece about Wolves. The manager is fuming about their business and they cannot attract players, especially from Portugal, in brackets, through no lack of trying. There is a change coming, they think. And I think there's one final email that came in this morning as well, separate to Elliott, same author. Dean Saunders on TalkSport this morning has mentioned Nunes, saying that clubs, including Newcastle, should consider him. Saunders being an ex-Liverpool player and all that. As Sherlock Holmes would say, the games are afoot. I'm telling you that Newcastle, he is going and are all about saving face. I guess this is about Isak. They need a big sale for PSR, not just this year, but for the next couple of years in the future, which means they can spend big again, increase the ground, etc. So there is a series of emails. I'm sorry if if you're struggling to understand them. I think I've explained them well enough. So the author of this email is known to me through the website. They've been very supportive of Cop Talk. They're part of the community. They've been here a while. When they refer to their mate, their friend, whoever they're getting their information from, I know who that is, and I know what they do in the football industry, etc., etc. But when I read these emails to you, I'm not endorsing them and saying, hey, I'm telling you this because I believe it. Equally, I'm not saying it's a load of nonsense. It's for you, to listen to these emails and go, oh, that sounds all right, or not. If I'd have read that one out from 21st of July, maybe today you'd be going, oh, I remember that email before about Elliott fancying Germany and stuff, So they are here on my phone. It just sometimes takes a bit of time for me to get through them, that's all. And that's it. So I leave it with you. These emails, this feature is really just purely for you guys just to listen and see the sort of stuff that I get in the background. Okay. So I'm going to leave it with you. I've got some more content coming up for you. And that's it. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm going away for 4 days. I will be working while I'm away. I'll be doing my morning briefings, which I do on my other channel. I haven't done that today yet, but I'm doing it shortly. I will be here. I'm just working in a different environment, that's all. It's not a holiday like Downing Tools or anything. But it would be nice to chill a little bit. But usually when I go away, as people will tell you that have followed me for many, many years, something usually happens when I go away. So 7th to the 11th, who knows, anything could happen because, I can't be allowed to go away and just chill. All right. So, all right, guys, I'll leave it with you. If you found the video remotely interesting, please thumbs up the video. If you've got any comments about Elliott, Nunes, or whatever the contents of the emails, please feel free to chime in the conversation. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, there is a love heart under the video, which is called a super thanks. And anyone that does that, I always give them a shout out on the morning briefings. All right, guys. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit.